We haven't told anybody, so. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here for the very last time in 23. And we're here with Maddie. And hey, look at that. There's no sound. Yay.
No what?
No sound on the YouTube. Sometimes they come up and there's sound all over the place. So we're
Right.
doing an interactive, and we're going to have fun, obviously. But
Well, we'll chit chat for a little while and wait for a few people to get on for sure.
yep.
But I got to answer my door right now because Charles decided he didn't want to stay out in the rain.
Oh, I don't blame them. It's wet out there. So, hello, everybody.
Don't ask for anything.
Guess what? I have
You
no,
can
I
go to bed.
cannot
Oh, I
read
think he did.
any. I have,
Well, he wouldn't eat any of his cat food this morning, so I took the bowl and I dumped it out and I washed it and I put it back down. And keeps looking at me in the empty bowl. I'm like, no, you're not getting any more. You didn't eat it. You don't get it. So now he's kind of skulking. I think he's waiting for me to go and give him some food now, but no, he can wait.
yeah.
I think
Well,
it's time I show. I think it's time I show him who's boss in this house, and it's not him. I'm tired of him keeping me awake 3 or 4 times a night. I am tired.
yeah, I can believe that. And if he was a little older, I'd say he had sundowners, but nah, he couldn't have. I have no, they
I
didn't,
think he's just lonely because Bubba's not here.
I think
Even
so.
though I don't see him looking for Bubba, um, he just is way needier than he used to be.
Yeah, oh, I'm pretty certain he needs a pal, and you are taking that one on. Al, I haven't got, I can't see anybody with anybody's on or anything.
Can't see chats.
Yeah, no chat again. I had a chat last time.
You did. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I don't need your phone back. Okay, thank you. Or anything.
Can't see chats. We do
No
have some
chat
people.
again. I had a chat last time.
Okay, we do have people on. My World. Hello, My World. Miriam C. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Jen. Jennifer. Oh, we were talking. I've lost you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can now.
I
I'm
turned
thinking, uh-oh, what are we doing?
No, I just turned my speaker off because this thing touched it. Oh, Miriam. Okay.
All right. Well, My World has a question already, but we're going to wait a little bit, right, until we have a few more questions.
Yeah, Miriam C asked the question too.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
And Jen says, smarty pants.
Tay-Tay's on too. I'm going to spend a lot of time looking down. Okay, let's blah, blah, blah. Okay. First of all,
Let's just right now talk about the energies that are going on. And we have solar flares like crazy that are happening. And what were we just talking about? December 2nd, there was a huge one that actually put a hole through the sun.
it was a black solar flare, so it's a hole, and that because our body, and this is science, it isn't psychic, because our bodies are made up of electricity, everything runs on electricity, so our light bulbs, our bodies, it does affect our physical body. With it affects our physical body, it's going to affect our hormones, it's going to affect our stomach, which means it's going to affect our moods and our abilities to deal. The good part of that is, which nobody gets to this part, is when we have these flares, it affects the body, so we feel like crap, but it also lifts us up to a higher energy. And I was talking to one of my friends yesterday night, and she said, I asked her to tune into something, and she says, I got nothing. Not just for you, but I got nothing. And that's because she's moving up to a higher vibration. And so she'd be looking for the answers here where she always got them, when she should be looking here in the new place. And I know this because I went through it about 5 months ago. And it is very discombobulating. So it's a good thing somebody went through it ahead of time so you can tell other people. But if you're used to getting intuitions and suddenly there's nothing there, it's you not that you're losing it, it's that you just looking in the wrong place. Look higher, pull yourself up to the fifth dimensional energy. And also, this is something most people should be doing right now. They should be consciously pulling themselves up to the fifth dimensional energy, because at that point, a lot of the crap from the lower vibrations falls off, and it will allow you to be centered and calm. So it's a good way of dealing with when you feel off center, if you feel out of kilter. You just go higher because certain things cannot vibrate at that level. And depression probably is one of the things that we're going to take with us, because it's a sign that we're not happy where we are, and it's time to move on to something new. The problem with that is, do you always know what you're doing next? Right?
Well, and that's my problem.
Yeah.
Like, I am seriously feeling, I just can't shake this.
It's but
Can't shake the depression that I'm going through.
it's also, in your case, you're waiting for things to come to a finalization.
That's true.
And they can't, because you have no control over that end. And so again, it's the universe going, okay, you're in holding pattern till this energy gets ready to finalize. And I suspect when those energies finalize for you, you're going to go really deep down into, oh crap. Then you're going to come out and go blossom. And so when that happens, expect to fall off a cliff and then come back.
How many more?
No, as long as we're breathing, we're going to have bunkus happen. And it's just the way it is.
But why does it have to be so heavy all the time? Like, I
It's
can accept bunkus and shit happening and, this and that going wrong, but it's just
constant.
constant and heavy.
It's because
Like, it's not.
literally because we're moving to a higher vibration. We have to let go of the old stuff first, which that's why I recommend people go up to the fifth dimension as often as you can.
This is what I'm going to be reading right away.
Okay.
Can you see that?
No, it's almost.
It's basically 2024 equals the year 8.
Yeah. And aren't you an 8-year? Are you moving into your 8-year? Because I know
I am we're all going into an 8-year.
No, but that's the year, the personal year on top of it.
My personal year is 8, yes.
So your personal year is 8 in a 8-year. That should be phenomenal. Like my personal.
Well, it's supposed to be a good year. I just I need to shake the mindset.
Yeah, well, that's because your mind goes in patterns and they dig a pathway and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. That's why if you cannot think, it makes a huge difference. It really does. You should tell people about your hair, by the way.
My hair?
Yeah.
My hair right now looks so if I don't know if I guess it would work on any kind of hair, but it's really good for natural curls. I found a natural do it yourself at home gel to make with flax seeds.
Well, you put
So
it on
you
your
take
stew.
you take a third of a cup of flax seeds, and I took 2 cups of water,
Warm water.
and you cook it for 6 minutes.
You don't have to cook it.
This is the recipe that I'm following.
Okay,
Cook
because
it for 6 minutes.
if you cook it, the recipe I got with you cook it, then it takes away some of the material, the healthy vitamins. And what she said to do was put just off the boil into it, and then let it sit. And mine is thick.
Well, I guess I mean, it doesn't matter. Do it that way, do it this way. I don't think it matters, as long as you get the gel.
Yeah, no, but the part of the reason you use the flaxseed is because of all the nutrients in it. And when
Well, it still says it has all the nutrients in it by cooking it. I mean, look at how many foods you make with flax seeds in it. You still get the nutrients.
I don't know. This is just what this lady said, that the nutrients.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so that's what it says anyways. A third of a cup to 2 cups of water. Cook it, don't cook it. Doesn't matter to me. Then I added a little bit of just maybe a teaspoon of aloe vera gel and about 5 drops of jojoba oil. And you, after you're done with your seeds, you strain it through some cheesecloth or a strainer or something. The strainer is extremely hard because you have to keep smooshing until all the gel starts coming out. And unless you're looking for a good arm workout.
What you can do is what I do when I make yogurt is I just put it in a material and hang it up and let it drip for 12 hours, 6 hours.
It's pretty thick. I don't know that it will drip through anything. It needs to be pushed through.
When you get it, though, because I've done this quite a few times, you sort of push it
Well,
down.
that's what I said. You're pushing it through, though.
But it's easier to push through material than it would be through
a sieve. Oh, for sure. But I didn't think of that, and I didn't have any more cheesecloth, so that's what I did.
Yeah, that's
but yeah, and then you just take a little bit, and when your hair is wet, just run it through as you would a normal styling gel. And oh my God, it just brings out my curl like you wouldn't believe. And it's soft.
Nice color too.
I haven't, this is like month 2 or 3 since I dyed it the last time. I'm just getting ready. I'm getting ready to do it again.
So my middle daughter bought me a silk hair thing to wear at night.
Yeah.
And my gosh, does that work nicely? So
does it? I don't know. I bought one, but I thought it was because I'm using silk pillowcases.
Well, I'm not. But so yeah.
But I've seen those, and I've wondered how they worked. So they work okay, hey?
They do. Well, Jen, my middle daughter, got one for herself, and she says it's just amazing. And I thought,
and so what do? You bunch all your hair up and then tie it around?
Well, it's just those sleeping hats they had in the 1800s. Looks like one of those, and then it has eye and everything.
Oh, so it's not, because I'm sure that my sister got one, and it was a scarf kind of thing that you just wrap around your head.
No, this is a hat.
Oh, I'm going to have to look for that.
Yeah, I'll get her to give me the. Where is it? It should be over by the bed. It's black, so we might not find it. Because I sleep with I find that I prefer to sleep in blacks. No, it should be by the head, honey.
It should be. Could be, but is it really?
And that dog's been up there, so anyhow, it doesn't matter. Let's go on. What we should continue with.
Yeah, we better get going. There is a couple of. Do you want to start answering questions, or do you want to go into the 2024 portal? Oh, yeah, that's not what. It looks like a chef.
Yeah, it's really comfortable, actually.
Or a painter. Oh, because yeah, that's not the one. That's not what it looked like that my sister got.
Yeah, no, and it's it's really
Yeah, I'll definitely try that.
mm.
Anything to save the frizz in my hair.
Well, yeah, a young Jen was saying, my middle daughter was saying there's a little girl, like she had really frizzy hair and couldn't manage it. She started using that, and her curls turned into really beautiful, like yours, really beautiful.
Yeah, like I mean, they're like, yeah,
Mhm.
I haven't had my hair look this nice for I don't know how long.
It does look good.
But it also doubles as a face mask. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of that out, and I'm going to grate some lemon peel into that so that you get the lemon, and then it will help lighten if you've got dark spots or age spots or
Age spots are
sunspots.
age spots are caused by your liver.
Hmm.
So if you heal your liver, the age spots will actually go away.
Hmm.
I
Good
know
to know.
because I've had age spots and I've worked on my liver and they're gone.
Good
So
to know.
yeah.
This is more than an interactive.
I had a
This is
friend.
a little bit of everything today.
I had a friend above when I was in my 40s, and he was a doctor, and I had a dark spot on my cheek, and we were friends. We he was not my doctor, and I said to him, "Why do I have that spot?" He looks at me and says, "You're getting old," and he ran. Yeah. Anyhow, he was funny, but I did.
We don't have too many questions, so should we
Yeah.
do that 2020? Should we do that 2024 portal thingy?
Let's answer the questions because there doesn't seem to be too much on that we can do the 2020 portal. I'm not in any rush to
Okay.
get off.
All right. So then we're going to start with Miriam.
Yeah, and
Miriam says, "Is there any messages from my mom?"
let me see. Miriam's mom's been sitting here patiently waiting for us, and she's kind of laughing at us, not at us, with us. Uh, your mom has a really pleasant demeanor, Miriam. And she says to me, well, I should have, shouldn't I? Okay, Miriam. So your mom seems to be quite happy. She's wishing you a good 2024. Interestingly, she says you're going to find that 2024, especially after May, and maybe even before that, is going to be an easier year for you than this year has been. She seems she seems to be saying that, okay, interesting. So what has been gone away from you in the past is coming back, but it will come back in a different form or transformed. It might be the same actors, but they'll act differently. It has something to do with money as well. That and when she says that, I see you just sort of seeming to be able to breathe a little bit easier. So money should not be quite as problematic as it has been in the last little while. And so, okay, she's giving me images more than words, and she just gave me an image of your light, that's the right word, glowing around you. It's just sort of like it sort of flashes up. And I know Lee Harris has said that 2024 is going to be an explosive year, but explosive doesn't mean negative necessarily. It could be explosive in that something wonderful happens and it explodes into your life. And that's the image I'm getting. It's like this flash of light and it explodes into your life, and it's a beautiful light and it's clear, and it might take you off, knock you off kilter because you're not expecting it. So when this happens, and I know this happens a lot, people do not like change. but it will change. So when something comes in and you're going, oh my gosh, what do I do? Sit, blank your thinking as much as possible, breathe, and then wait and see. Look at it as a third-party perspective, because it's a really good thing. But when things happen fast where you go, I can't deal with it. You can deal with it. Okay, your mom's going to be right there drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I can't tell what it is. It's in a jug. And she's going to be sitting there with you going, I told you so, dear. Okay, so there you go.
So we have my world next. So I
Okay.
heard from somewhere that Mariella and her daughter are living with a woman, possibly that Betsy lady. How are things going for them now that they live together in their apartment?
Not your business.
Yeah, this is a third party question, and I prefer not to answer those ones because, well, basically it's karma. But what I do pick up is it is a bit of contention's fine, bit of contention. It's normal life. You know, like with you live with somebody, especially when they're women together, no matter how much you love them, there's going to be some form of contention because women are and men, like the young stallion, old stallion concept. There will be a little bit of a bit, but right now they're dealing fine. But again, I prefer not to answer third party questions unless the third party is with you. All right. It's karmic, right? It's none of our business. All right. So
That's, yeah, something I was listening to a Metatron channel yesterday, and somebody was asking him a question, and that's what he said too. He said, I can't answer a third party unless I have the permission of the third party to do this, so I can't
exactly.
answer your
So
question.
so basically I can only answer surface stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
So next we have Tay Tay.
Hey, Tay Tay.
Hello, any messages from my guides?
It's the same answer as before. They're really pleased with you. You're doing really well. And they're telling you to bring your funny bone forward just a little bit more than it has been. Find things that you find humorous and enjoy the humor in a situation. And expect to be broken free of your tethers, because it looks like a hot air balloon rising up, and the tethers that were holding it to the ground are going, no, you don't need those anymore. You don't need the safety net. So good luck on that, Tay. That's
Next we have Jennifer Schwab. She's just saying, hello, ladies. I hope you're having a lovely day.
Happy New Year, Jennifer.
Yes, Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, really.
GB, we have GB. I don't know who that one is. I haven't seen that name before.
Me neither.
So there's a sheet of paper underneath a piece of my ex's furniture in his mom's apartment. No one has seen it yet. The paper has a witchcraft petition stating things that will happen to him. I wrote that petition. If him and his family find that piece of paper, will they call the police to try to press criminal charges against me?
I mean, did you threaten the guy?
Basically, she wrote a witchcraft petition. And they don't know what it is. She could be charged with witchcraft. I think
Well,
that's still on the books.
witchcraft, but threats.
No, witchcraft is
Really?
still on the books in most places.
Okay.
There's two potentials. One, they'll look at it, burn it, and go, what the heck? This is stupid. I don't believe in it. The other one is they will look at it, know what it means, and there will be recriminations. I'm not sure police will be involved in it. It will be depending if if your ex and you are at each other's throats. Um, let's hope it's really hell. Let's hope it's really hard to find. And if you value your karma, I would withdraw that energy, because karma has a way of coming around and slapping you in the face. All right. Good luck there, GB.
We have Layla. When do you see Arash coming back from Canada?
I don't think it's changed. I still see him. He doesn't seem to mind the cold. Well, it hasn't been cold, so what the
And
heck?
say it actually hasn't been cold at all this winter.
I mean, it's raining outside. We should be in a major snowstorm. It's raining. He likes it. He likes the people he meets. He's happy. He feels free, and he's enjoying the lifestyle. So I don't, again, same answers before. I don't see it happening soon. Good luck.
Keisha, any insight on the new person I'm supposed to be meeting in the future for love?
Let's see. Well, it's a lot closer than I thought than it was, because it's right there still. Oh, I would say from where I'm seeing him to where you are, it's at least three something. And I hate to say it, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I think it's probably in the 3 weeks part. It's something that's going to happen after the energy of 2023 is out of January. And that usually happens between the second and third week of that the overlap energy is gone. It may be, it does feel like it's before February 10th, which is Chinese New Year. Insights. I don't know. His eyes are bright and shiny. He's curious. He's looking forward. He at this point, and all men are very open and interested in the beginning of a relationship. He's still open and interested. I'm not saying that'll stay, because I have noticed that men, once it gets real, they go, "Oh, I didn't mean it," and they back off. Not all of them, but a lot of them nowadays. Um, he seems to have a nice body, which is kind of cool. Have full head of hair. As for money, I can't tell you. He's not cheap, but I don't know whether he's got a lot of money. So I'm not saying he doesn't have money. I just can't tell if he's got a lot of money, but he's not cheap. If he can do it, he will do it for you. His love language is doing, not giving, but doing. Like if you need somebody to take the garbage out or repair the sink or the toilet or paint something for you, he likes to do things, and he's a doer. So,
Nothing wrong with a doer.
oh, I'd love to have a doer.
That's
So-
what she said. You raised me well.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, because you've got the difference between somebody who sits at home and that's not somebody who's going to go and do your dishes for you, maybe, but somebody's going to fix the little things in your house, like the doorknob doesn't work right. Okay, that'd be great, like a handyman. It doesn't have to be his job, but those kind of men are invaluable.
No, they are.
Oh, yeah. But that's something you learn as you get older. Having a handyman, wow, that is gold. But he appears to be nice. You treat him well, he'll treat you well. You If you get cranky and try to fix him, he's going to back away. So don't fix him. You love a person for who they are, and not for who you think they should be. And that's, if you can remember that far, you'll be really happy with this man, okay? And I don't know what his name is.
Even if you did, you weren't going to tell it.
No, that's true. I wouldn't.
Okay, so next we have Jen Preston. She just said, I saw the cooking recipe and I was going to try it. We're talking about the flax for the hair now, I'm thinking.
Probably.
It is the gel that is released when it's cooked.
No, mine is really thick, and I just put.
Well, I know, but you're using hot water still, right?
Yeah, but I didn't cook it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, the gel is definitely released when it's cooked, when it's hot.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, it's the best face mask I have ever used.
my face feels so nice.
Mine is very soft, and it's
Yeah.
definitely getting rid of, like, I don't have very many wrinkles per se,
Yeah.
but it's definitely lightening them.
I'm 10 years older than you, right?
Mhm.
Approximately.
Kind of.
Yeah. And for my age, I'm doing really well with that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I really like it. I tell you, I'm sold on it.
me too.
So next we have Rachel. She says, hi, ladies. Happy New Year from Australia. Do you
Hey,
see a love partner in my future?
Rachel, you know you've got a really nice personality, and you're a little too nice. So yes, there is somebody there. Don't be quite as nice. Don't give so much. And I know this is a horrible thing to say, and I say it all the time. If you make it too easy, the men are not interested, and you make it too easy. Don't make it so easy. You're a really easygoing person. And so for you, it's natural. You do it for anybody and everybody. But if you want a relationship, don't. Just, be cordial, be sweet, be kind, but have expectations from them as well, and say no. Relationship wise, with you give away too sexually, with you give away too fast, man doesn't respect you because he feels you don't respect yourself. And with the more you respect yourself, the more valuable you are to a man, because they want value. They want a woman that feels that they're valuable, and they want to be with a woman that is valuable. So even with it doesn't mean anything to you, look at it and be very careful of how much you give away. And I'm talking both emotionally and physically. Okay? Because there is a man there, and he's a really sweetheart, and he matches you like this. But he's a bit skittish because, like most men, they've been abused and battered, because women are going through some form of transformation where they think they are utterly, they deserve everything without giving. And so he's been abused. So you want to treat this guy with kid gloves, but he matches you really well. 3 months, Mac, he won't come on the scene for a minimum of 3 months because he's not there. I can't see him that close yet. Okay. And I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, because did you understand what I was trying to say?
I did.
Okay, then, because I listen to myself talk and I think, does that make sense? So, okay.
Yeah, basically just handle them with kid gloves, and don't push your agendas on him. Let him be who he is.
Yeah.
Just love him for who he is, and he'll love you back.
And that doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Single
Trying
man.
to change somebody never works. So
Oh yeah, if you want somebody that does it exactly the way you want it, and behaves exactly the way you want, get an AI.
So next we have Jen. Yes, Jen, I will send you that recipe. We have Angie, Hey, both. Will the panel at work like me and select me for the job? Thank you.
I got a yes. And that's all I got was a yes. What did you get?
I got the yes too.
Okay. Al?
Hmm?
Never mind, she wasn't listening. She only listens when she's got to put her 2 cents in. So Jen, Angie, is she going to be selected for the job?
I think there's a better one around the corner.
No, it's a job within her job.
I think there's a better one around the corner.
Okay, okay, she says, will a panel at work like me and select me for the job?
She would like her.
Okay, so the answer is yes. But if you don't, there's another, make sure there's not another job that you would like better. Okay,
So Miriam C says, thank you. My World says, I'm worried that Mariella is using my friend Betsy.
so unfortunately, that comes under the heading of lessons. And if you try to stop her lessons, then she has to learn it later. The best you can do for that is be there when she figures it out and feels abused. If you stop this lesson, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You're probably right. Marielle is was it Marielle?
Mariella.
Is probably using her. But beyond that, she has to figure this out herself. And it's
That's what I think too.
lesson you cannot, it doesn't help to stop people's lessons. If you
It's
take
like
on
trying to change somebody that doesn't want to change.
right,
no matter how much you want the best for them and how to help them through stuff and show them that this is not the path to take. They've got to learn it on their own.
exactly. And with you stop them, then you take on part of their karma. Well, no, you don't take on part of their karma. You occur karma. So the best you can do is tell her what you think, leave it alone, and be there when she needs you. Okay? Sorry about that. Okay.
Next, we have Jen. Does my dad have anything to say to me about what's going on?
Mostly he just sitting there going, hey Jen, just write it out. This is going this is going to end. There is an end point. And that's about all. He says there is an end point. Be patient and look after your own health. There's something Jen eats that is causing an allergic reaction in her body. I'm not sure there, but it seems like there's something you eat, and maybe it's ice cream, maybe it's sugar, I'm not sure. But cut down on something you're craving because it's causing a bad reaction in your body. Okay?
Good to know.
So that's what your dad was saying. I'm not quite sure what it is, so
Huh. Next, are we
yeah.
ready to the next one? Or
Yeah.
hello, Maria. It's Maria.
Yeah.
Hello, Happy New Year. Many blessings. A message for the first months of 2024. Thank you.
First 3 months something has to do with your son. And after January, February, March, April, between April and May, things are going to shift into a better gear, an easier gear. First 3 months seem to be almost a continuation of what you've gone through for the last since September. And then it's like it just cuts off and it's finished. It's that energy's gone. And things are going to, one thing Maria has never asked me about is there a man in her life? And I think possibly by summertime, and time-wise, don't quote me on time-wise, there's going to be a male in your life that is somebody you're going to have fun with and enjoy, and he treats you well. But that's not the next 3 months, sorry. Okay.
Tay says, thank you. That sounds wonderful. Also, Happy New Year. I feel like 2024 is going to be a good year for me. It's supposed to be a good year for everybody.
I think so.
Actually.
Better year.
Better year, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, we still have some hurdles that we're going to be overcoming, and they're not going to be good.
No, but people are waking
over
up.
The general overall is things will be better.
What I understand from listening is 2024, more people are going to wake up and go, I don't like what's going on, and which means groundswell. So as a general thing, there will be a change. Okay.
So we have AP. Hello, can I get an insight into the man I'll marry, please?
When people ask that question, I hear that I hear an old song from the 30s and 40s. Okay, let's see. Matchmaker, find me a match. That's a really old one. So who you're going to marry is not close by, but it's interesting. I think what's going to happen is you're going to move up energetically, and he's already at that energetic level, because I see him surrounded by a gold light. It's like the sun shining behind him, and there's a halo of gold around him, which we all know that that men and women think totally different. And when we think we understand them, we don't. But he's genuinely a good man. And I always look at the eyes. He's got clear eyes. I think they're darker, but I see them black and white. I'm not sure if they're blue or dark brown or whatever. But his personality seems to be pretty genuine. It will match you when you're at that level, and I don't see it happening. So I tell how close the relationship is by how far away they appear. And this he's not here, but he's here. It's like maybe 3 to 6 months. And if you're in a relationship, then it will take you that long for you to get to know each other well enough for the relationship to move in the direction that you're looking for. I can't tell you what his body actually looks like, because I see them the way they think they look. And it's really funny. A tall man will look short, and a short man will look tall, and a skinny man will look big. And it really is a little bizarre that way. He does appear to be in decent physical shape, but that could be just what he thinks. His clothing is casual. He's not spiffy. but he's presentable. If you like to do things like hike, I think he does a similar kind of things to you. I mean, you have enough stuff that in common that you can move forward, and enough diversity to be interesting. And in your eyes, he's going to be really good looking. Because he looks really good looking to me. All right. That's the best I've got.
So we have Jen Preston again. Oh, for goodness sakes, Jen. I wish I could say that about my skin. I look older than I am, LOL. Start using the mask.
Yeah, really. It really makes a difference.
It does. I've only been doing it, I think 3 nights maybe, and I have noticed a difference already. My skin is softer,
And you've got more of a glow too, right?
I guess, I don't know.
I can see it from here. Your face glowing.
That's good,
Yes.
I guess. So we have Jennifer Schwab. Hi, Jennifer. I went to a dental office called Aspen Dental. The dentist recommended I pull 2 back teeth instead of doing crowns to save the teeth. I'm nervous, though. Does Spirit feel I should get a second opinion?
I think you should get a second opinion. And having your 2 back teeth shouldn't make a huge difference in your jawline.
It shouldn't, but
I would get a second opinion.
I mean, if you're nervous about it yourself,
Yeah.
I think that would be your intuition saying get a second opinion.
Yeah. And if your heart says I'm not sure, then follow your heart, because that's where the knowing comes from. All right. I bet you Tay told you to get a second opinion too, right? Tay's her daughter. Yeah. Okay.
That's basically about it. We have Angie saying thank you. Jen Preston says I don't eat sugar or ice cream. I've changed my diet over the last 6 weeks and I feel a lot better.
Okay, so that's what he's talking about then. That would be, so keep it up, because it will prevent illness in the future. So.
And then you've got Maria saying, okay, thank you. That's good to hear. I had forgot that I had dedicated myself to Alex, but I like what you said.
You know what? Alex is almost full grown, and he's going to be going out on his own more and more. I think he's 17 or 18 by now. And that's when they spread their wings, and it's time for you to have fun. Yeah, Alex is her son. So yeah, I think it's time for you to go out and meet somebody and have fun and cook. And when you cook, send me some churros, okay? I'm joking, but every time I see her cooking, and I think I would love some churros. Can you imagine though? They would not make it all the way because
Nope.
she's on the other side of the country, and a different country, and it'd have to go through
customs and
yeah,
borders, and
yeah.
somebody would eat them in between because they'd have to test them to make sure they wouldn't be poisoned.
That's true. So let's talk about portal.
I was going to say, wait, it's my turn now.
Oh,
you've been right on. You've been right on every other time that you have given me a what's going on. So
better not talk, because I have a hunch somebody might start listening.
You're talking about me?
But you can ask.
Well, I just want to know what my guides have for the next week.
Oh, they're really dumb. I mean, they're very funny. Because they're showing me shoes, and they're dancing shoes. And they've got this dress, and it's polka dotted dress, and I'm thinking Maddie would never wear that.
I do have a black and white polka dotted dress.
Oh, okay. Is it a dancing dress?
It could be.
Yeah, because they're
I'm
short.
going dancing. I'm going to go dancing.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yes, it certainly would be, but I'm not, I don't have
I'm just,
anybody to go dancing with.
yeah, I know, but I don't think it's actual physical dancing,
Hmm.
but I think it's I think your life is going to shift not 190 degrees, but a modicum, a bit.
This week?
Yeah, this next week. There's something coming in that will make you want to feel like kicking up your heels. And maybe it is going, not necessarily dancing, but maybe it is something that's a little bit more on the
Fun side?
I just had some pepper.
You just what?
Well, I had a drink of that, and I guess I have some pepper in there.
Oh,
I put balls of pepper into my food, right? And the kids,
mm.
when they get it when they were younger, they go, "Great balls of fire," and run for the water. Uh, but I guess I got some pepper in my coffee.
Hmm.
Yeah, because what they showed me was dancing shoes and polka dot dress, and that how big are the polka dots on that polka dot dress?
Well, they're not big. They're
Yeah,
tiny.
okay. But it's a metaphorical. Go kick up your heels a little bit, which means that you should do something a little bit out of the ordinary for yourself.
I'm
Because
tired of doing stuff by myself.
I didn't say by yourself, for
Ah,
yourself.
okay.
I am just not sure. I'm just not 100% sure if there's somebody there or it's just that there's a lightening of the energy. So
Well, I'll pray for that even.
something positive's coming into your life. It's something you're going to want to kick up your heels and go. So do you know how the Irish kick their heels together? It's a little bit like that, but you've got dancing shoes on and a polka dot dress. I
I'm
know.
just going to wear the polka dot dress every day now.
Maybe go. Maybe you should go buy yourself a skirt with polka dots. I can't ever. I
Well, I
don't.
have the dress. I've got pants, like those cozies. I've got some of those that have polka dots on them.
Well, this would be something that you can move in, all right.
Hmm.
It almost looks like square dancing, which I'm sure you
Isn't
don't
that too
do.
funny? I was just thinking that it would be fun to go and take some square dancing classes. I know I think it's at the senior center, at the Fifth Avenue Senior Center, they have square dancing. I used to square dance in high school.
Really?
Hmm.
Then maybe you should do that. That would be a little out of the ordinary.
Oh, it would be way out of, but
And you
well,
definitely meet people there.
yeah, not exactly my age group though. I won't be meeting any boyfriends.
No, but but they might have younger brothers.
Hmm. Well, I shouldn't be looking for boyfriends right now anyway.
That's true. Not yet. But I can't square dance because I'm dyslexic, right? I have an ear imbalance. And when I swing around too much, I end up falling over because of the vertigo.
Yeah, that
I
could
mean,
happen.
oh yeah, it was horrible when I was in school and we had to square dance like that. I could not stand up straight. I had to go lean against the wall. And I just about failed dance class.
Sorry, I'm just Jan says, thank you so much. I will definitely keep on with it. She also says, I was looking at making them too. I'm not sure what that churros?
Churros, yeah, probably.
LOL, you go, Maddie. I should have something myself.
You
Sake?
I used to do that years ago as well. Oh, maybe go square dancing.
Mm. Jennifer Schwab says Taylor did tell me to get a second opinion. I thought I was nervous just because. Sorry?
I just said I told you so.
I was nervous because it's a big decision. Thank you for the great advice. It's hard to get into dentists quickly, hoping teeth will be good.
So this is what you do. You Google natural ways of working with your teeth. And I actually just saw a dentist saying, do this, because a lot of dentists won't tell you to do it. So if I can find it, I'll send it to you, Jennifer. It's what she recommended. One of the things they recommend, and all dentists do that, is they recommend this because it's made without aspartame. It's made with I forget what it's made with, but it's and I can't read it, so it's too fine. It's too fine a print for me to read. But they recommend you chew that gum because it stimulates the saliva, and the saliva actually helps re-enamel your teeth, which they don't tell you in dentists. But if I find that dentist lady, I will send you the YouTube. Okay, Jennifer? So.
And then Jen Preston says, let me know if you do. I used to do that years ago as well. Jennifer Schwab says, until I can get into a second dental office, Taylor and I both got that I only have until February before a tooth may bother me more.
Okay.
Start swishing with coconut oil.
Yes, it's called oil pulling, and you can use other things besides.
You can put clove oil in there also. Clove oil will help.
Yeah, you should have cloves anyhow because it's really good
for
you.
But do not spit it into your sink or down your drains because it will clog your pipes and it will be one hell of a job for the plumber to get clean.
It really is bad, but
spit it into your garbage.
No, yeah, you can do that. I have a jar because I brush my teeth with coconut oil, honey, cloves. I forget a whole bunch of different things. I make my own toothpaste, and my teeth are re-enameling. And I use so you really can to take back your teeth. But I have a Spitz jar, and then when it a small one, and when it gets full, I just throw it in, put the lid on it and throw it into the garbage. So that way you have it right beside your sink, and you don't have to worry about it. But yes, oil pulling between 5 and 20 minutes, and it will take away all the any cavities that are starting to form or not.
If you have any pus or anything, it will pull that out.
Yeah, and if your teeth hurt, do it twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the evening. I've done it for the last, I don't know, 3 to 5 years.
I keep forgetting to do it until I feel like a little something going on with my gums. And then I go, oh yeah, right, I forgot. So I'll do it. And the next morning I wake up and all the pain is gone.
Yeah. And if you've got if you start to get a in your mouth a rash or something, not a rash, but inflammation, oil pulling is really good. And I do use, like Maddie, I use coconut oil because it has antiseptic reaction, antibiotic reaction.
Yeah, it's great healing properties in coconut oil.
It does. And if you don't like the flavor, you can use walnut oil.
And I would also say if anybody out there is going through cancer and has to do radiation, use it on your skin.
Yes, coconut oil
saved my skin. They kept telling me, I asked them if I could use coconut oil, and I got crap from them. And I actually got dumped by my oncologist. She pawned me off on everybody else because she didn't want to talk about the coconut oil.
No,
I used
don't
it anyways. I used it on my skin right after my radiation treatments with aloe vera gel. My skin did not break, bubble, peel, boil, not red, nothing. When I was done my radiation, they were so amazed at how good my skin looked. They even told me that I would probably get sunburnt in this area every summer because of the radiation. And I don't even get a red, I don't even get a tinge of red.
well,
So I know that it helps. I know it has healing properties that work like crazy.
you know, like I used coconut oil for years, and you spread it on your arm and you go out in the sun, your arms go brown, but you never burn. I use it in my hair.
Yes, I use it in my hair too.
Yeah, me too. When I wash my hair, I put it in the night before, and I use
Well,
the
I'm putting
coconut.
a little bit in my palm with gel now, and then swooshing it through my hair.
And but I bought the coconut oil that doesn't solidify because when you wash your hair,
Hmm.
it goes down the sink, right? And you can
Oh,
pour boiling water
I
down.
don't put that much in my hair to worry about it. If it solidifies my pipes in the next 50 years, I'd be amazed.
Yeah. But I use I coconut we go to Costco and we get big ones, right? And we go through
Yeah,
once a month
too
because
bad I
we use
couldn't
it
come
for
with you
everything.
sometimes because I really need to do a Costco trip soon.
I never go. Elle doesn't.
Yeah, because when I go
'Cause
with
when she-
company, it's like $300 extra.
Yeah, when I go, I say, let's try this, let's try that. And she goes, she just buys and goes. So
So
yeah,
do you just go, Elle, and then come home? Can I go with you sometime? I don't hear a yeah.
no, she's thinking. No, what would be better if you just gave her a list? Do you know? Because
And
that's
then just e-transfer the money.
to her, not me.
Hmm.
She'll never accept it, would you? She's like, no, it's fine.
I promise I won't overshop, and you don't have to worry about me over shopping because I'm paying for it.
Yeah, well, last time I went, I said, okay, Elle, I'm never going again.
Oh, see, I miss the clothes. I like the clothes.
Yeah. Danny buys her clothes there for the kids.
I buy a lot of my clothes there,
Mm.
and they fit good. The price is right. They're good quality, and they last forever.
Yeah, I never bought anything there for at least maybe socks.
Mm.
Yeah. We bought a air fryer there. It's actually more like a convection oven, and it was $200, which was I thought, okay, that's Costco's probably pretty decent. Elle could barely get it through the door. It was so big. And you know the size of my kitchen's like that big.
No, I've never been in your house, Elijah.
Well, you won't be until Tully's not around either, so it
But I can imagine what size. I used to live in an apartment in Vancouver, and I couldn't even put my arms out this way
yeah,
from side to side.
it's about that
I
big.
maybe half arms was
Yeah.
about the width of it.
Yeah, it's a galley kitchen, and I have too much stuff. I tried to give half of it to my daughter Jen when she left, and she says, "Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, yeah, I'll take it." Then she says to Danny, "Elle, I have a free garbage can. I'll put everything." She just took it so because I can't, if it looks good, I don't want to throw it out and waste it. But she does not have that problem. So what was it about
Well, I have here, so it has 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. This will be the year of karma. Welcome to 2024, a
Let's hope
year
it's other
resonating.
people's karma.
Hmm?
Let's hope it's other people's karma.
Well, I think it's everybody's karma,
Yeah, I
good
think
or bad. I mean, if you've done good all your life, it's not, don't worry about what your karma is because it'll be good. But if you've been
You mean
Good.
like,
If you've not been very nice your whole life, that's what's coming back to you.
yeah, okay,
I
like,
was gonna say something else, but I don't know if I can say it on YouTube.
well, we want to be careful because we want to stay on YouTube. You get,
Although everybody says the F word quite freely.
I know, but we now
So
have
I would think
Bill
a-hole should be
C11
a,
and Bill C18, so they can
I
use
was
it.
gonna think a-hole should be a fine word to say if the F word is.
Probably a-hole you can, because I don't think people consider it a swear word. Any, or,
Well, there we go. Asshole then.
Jen,
So we have,
Costco online.
sorry?
Jen Preston says I order from Costco online and get things cheaper that way.
I know, but they don't have everything that I like. Like they don't have my honey. They don't do that online. I don't think they do my oil
Yeah,
because I've looked.
we get the big oil, right?
Yeah, the grapeseed, and I get the tub of honey, the green tub, and they don't have that on the
I get,
online shopping.
yeah, at Askews they have local honey. Or it's really expensive, but it's local.
Well,
But
this is Canadian. It's from all Canadian beekeepers.
yeah,
As long as I'm supporting
no,
Canadians
it's 100 miles.
product.
It's because with the honey, you want to do it within 100 miles
Oh, right. Yeah.
because of the allergies and stuff. Anyhow, Jen says she has Kaleido Silver mouthwash with rosemary and sage in it. That will help. Kaleido
Yeah.
Silver will always help.
Colloidal silver is good. You can even put that in your eyes if you have styes or
I use it.
it's
Itchy.
they put it. I don't know if they still do, but I was told by the lady at the health food store that they put colloidal silvers in babies' eyes the minute they're born to ward off infection.
I don't think they do now because it's not scientific. Or it might actually work.
Oh, with the power number 8 in numerology. Oh, wait. Welcome to 2024, a year resonating with the power of the number 8 in numerology. The number, formed by 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, embodies abundance, authority, and karma. It's a year where actions and intentions align with the universal law of cause and effect. Embrace the energy of 8 to attract prosperity. But remember, this year also intensifies the karmic cycle. Your deeds, good or bad, just what we were talking about, will return to you more swiftly. Focus on ethical actions and positive intentions. In business and personal growth, the number 8 brings opportunities for advancement and financial success. However, be mindful of the challenges it poses, maintaining balance and avoiding materialism. This year, let's harness the power of 8 to create a harmonious and prosperous journey. Remember, what you give to the universe, it returns to you. Embrace this year of karmic reflection and abundance.
So one of the things that people make the mistake is thinking that they need to give everything to everybody else first. And that the truth is you need to look after yourself first, then other people. So it's 49% in service to self first, 51 in service to others second. It's the whole airplane thing where you grab the oxygen mask and put it on yourself first. And because people do that, they give to other people first, then but if you don't do it from a clear place of choosing or wanting to give, then there's a little bit of resentment, and that causes people to become sick or ill. So that's why you look after yourself first, then you can give with a whole heart to others second. And there's a lot of people who are developing things like cancer lately, and cancer is generally a suppressed anger. And I worked with people, I've worked with a few people who have had cancer, and it invariably is submerged anger that you didn't know you had. And you've submerged it, pushed it down so much that you don't you've totally forgotten.
Well, that's kind of funny, because the year before I got cancer, my sister and I got a little bit of got into it a little bit, and she accused me of being very angry. So I didn't feel angry at the time, but perhaps other people saw that, and maybe that's why I had cancer.
Yeah. And it's usually the really nice people that get cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because they have got
They
this
hold
image
things
of
in. I
themselves.
think they hold things in. They don't let their anger out. They don't voice and opinionate, and
Yeah.
because they don't want to offend anybody, or they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or
they drop things and just run, and they've got, oh, I really need to do that. Oh, they need me, so I'll go. Well, sometimes you say, okay, this is important. Your pipes are not breaking. Okay. You can wait till tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to finish what I'm doing, then I will come. And this will create, as we have to break your own cycles, right? Because you're so used to dropping and running or doing this for everybody else that that you have to stop and think, okay, I need to do this for myself first, and you feel guilty about it. So don't feel guilty about it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh look, and say, oh look, it's 4:20.
It is.
Sorry, it's an inside joke with somebody.
Oh, okay.
420 is the international sign for let's smoke a joint.
I thought that was there was 4 minutes when it was legal.
No, it was 420, and Jesus, you know what? We looked this up, and I can't remember why they started, why 420 is so popular with pot smokers. In my opinion, it's they would smoke. You can Google it. Because,
Oh,
what the hell?
and I know
Something just literally jumped off of my.
That's the energy's high, huh? So
my
I
glasses flew right off. What the hell?
That's weird. Yeah, but things like that happen a lot. It's because I think
I'm thinking because it gives you about an hour and a half before dinner time, and then you can eat.
no, it isn't. It's because for at one specific day of the year, 420, there was a law that ended at this time, and the new law didn't skip into place and for four minutes or something.
I'm going to look it up, but no, it had nothing to do with that.
Oh, yeah, no, Jen, my daughters told me about it. And
Yeah, I don't know, because when I looked it up, it was something different. So we're also in December 31st, 2023. We missed the time at 1:23, but we have today is 123, 123.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's the completion of old cycles, the ending, oh, thank God, of both Jupiter and Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, that's right.
So today is it. Yeah. Bringing the energy to upgrade 10 times on all levels.
Oh, joy.
It brings, well, as long as it's good energy, I need some good energy.
It is good energy, but new energies always takes time to adjust.
Says the last day of 2023 will be 123, 123. This angel number represents reinvention. You have completed important cycles for your growth and development. Get ready for higher level experiences and outstanding growth. On this day, Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, wasn't very good for me today. Good fortune, prosperity, and miracles. And Mercury, the planet of communication, adaptability, and thinking patterns, also end. December 31st unlocks the next level of your life. This day brings the energy to upgrade your whole life 10 times on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, romantically, and financially. And so I was listening yesterday. Was it yesterday or maybe even this morning? I was listening on one of my groups. They had a channeler speaking for Metatron.
Oh yeah.
And I really liked what Metatron had to say.
I like
He
that.
said
I like
this
that
year,
song.
he said this year, what we all need to do is laugh more.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you can do to laugh. But he also said, have more sex.
Yeah. Well,
Because
sex
he
is,
said, when you have an orgasm, he said, there's nothing that lifts your vibration higher than that. He said, so have lots of sex.
but that's actually true. I remember reading years and years ago, orgasm takes you closer to God than anything else.
I
Literally.
know. And that's, oh, I remember that conversation. And I said, oh, that's why we always say, oh, God, oh, God.
And so Cassie D says, yes, this is an interactive. And that's pretty cool. Because whatever Maddie was just saying applies to you, right? So let me see if I can find what I can find for Cassie. Okay, so I have a question for you, Cassie. Do you have at the back here, right? I can't reach it, but right about there, do you feel like things are do they get really itchy and on both sides? Because what they're showing me is your wings are coming out. And that is actually a stage of development when your back feels like it's growing. It's really itchy in these two spots. And you are literally growing wings. And I've been through it. Other people I've talked to have done it, and I've read about it. It's really cool. And I suspect you're growing your wings right now, which means you are growing, moving higher up. If you're not already doing something energetically, like healing or teaching or something in the spiritual vein, it's time for you to start spreading your wings and trying to do things like that. Allow the downloads to permeate through your body. Just say, I accept, I choose to accept. And say this, it's very, very important. Maddie will agree. Ease and grace. Always ask for things to happen with ease and grace. Because if you don't, you
Very important.
get
Very important.
So what I see for you, Cassie, is it's almost like you're flying, walking on air. So that won't last because we're human and things like that. There's always, if there's an up, there's a down. But right now you're walking on air. Allow yourself to enjoy it thoroughly. Exactly what Maddie says. Laugh more. Enjoy yourself more. People think that we're supposed to be so pompous and sit there like this, like we're on a, No, we want to get
No.
out and have fun. You want to laugh. You
Like
want to
Metatron says, all that meditation is great, everything, but you're so quiet and you're doing nothing and you're not thinking of joy or happiness, or you're not experiencing anything that's raising your vibration. So he said, just laugh and have lots of sex.
yeah, and I 100% agree. It helps if you have a partner, mind you, but
Yeah, it certainly would.
yeah. But if you don't, you know where you can help, what you can do. I just said that.
Thanks for the tip. Ease and grace. Yes, I am absolutely vibing today. Cassie Dees also said, oh my God, my supervisor misheard me last week say time to spread your wings. I do vibrational sound therapy and a Reiki master.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Sound therapy is something that I I've always thought that sound was, because it's a vibration, that it's one of the best healers. So if you do that, have the intention that it go higher and vibrate better. And with Reiki, allow yourself to move to a higher vibration. Because Reiki's a earth energy, and you want to move it up to a higher vibration when you do it, okay? And just enjoy walking on air for a while. So, Jennifer, if your father will talk to me, I will talk to him, and I can move things that he doesn't, if he wishes his life were better, honestly, it's past. You're wasting your time. Don't waste your time. Move forward into something better, because wishing your life was better is looking back. He wants to move forward. Okay. So if he will talk to me, I will talk to him, just like I did with Tate. All right. So we've been on for a while, eh?
Yeah, I think in about an hour and close to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't get on till
No.
maybe 10 after or something.
Oh, it was, yeah, no, we were pretty close to.
An hour and a half.
No, we were on at 103, 304 or something.
Still been an hour and a half.
Yeah, basically. I think I'm done anyhow. The energy just went whoosh.
Yep.
Yeah. So did we?
I don't have anything to add, so
All right. That was fun.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that 2024 brings everybody everything that their heart is desiring.
Not everything your heart desires, that which is good for you. Because sometimes we are stupid in our desires.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
If I can find some people, and I haven't asked anybody, but I should have, because I didn't realize how fast the 2024 was happening. We should have a couple of we should have do a what a prognition, yeah. We should check and see what's happening for the next 6 months. I was going to do it on the
I
21st.
can't even think of the word.
Neither can I, and I know I said
Premonitions.
premonitions, yeah. Prognifications, I don't know. Anyhow, I was sick on the 21st. I was sick for that whole darn week, so I haven't done anything for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I was amazingly sick about the 21st. I think that's part of the release of old energy too, is because we physically need to release to go to a higher vibration.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm done. I'll just keep on talking unless you say goodbye.
Hang up the phone.
Goodbye.
No, I really will keep on talking.
Well, we may see you next Sunday.
Oh, probably.
I thought Elle was not home today. Otherwise, she could have.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, she's tired actually. She was running. She's fighting a cold and everything. So she just did a pajama day.
Good for you. Good for you, Al.
Yeah.
Partial pajama day. We still had to go out.
I made her go out because we needed something for our shower. Can you see that?
Mom, hang up.
It's supposed to be peacock ore.
Oh yeah.
And it's very pretty, but it's not peacock ore. But I paid for peacock ore, and that's what I got.
Say goodbye.
Yeah,
Talk
okay.
for later.
Okay, namaste. Namaste. Bye. Thank you, Maddie. That was fun.
Thank you.
Fun. I
We'll
intended
talk
it.
soon. Well, I'm sure we'll talk in about 5 minutes.
Probably. Okay.